Okay, so we are going to have a go at making a laptop sleeve. This is to help protect the laptop whilst it's sitting in my hand luggage while we're travelling. As you can see here, the things that we need to fit in the laptop case will be the mouse, power supply with power supply leads. This particular power supply allows us to plug the laptop into a 12 volt socket because we'll be travelling. That's important to us, and obviously the laptop itself. The material we're going to use for this case is a vinyl material, just a sort of a smooth finish. It's got a slightly velvety back to it, which is great. It'll help stopping scratches on the case of the laptop. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm marking out the width. I haven't got any specific measurements for how I did this. All I did was put the laptop on it and add about an inch to the sides, which is enough to give it the height needed so that it will it's actually big enough for the laptop while still being a reasonably snug fit. So there's a bit of experimenting going on, just putting the laptop down, measuring against it, then cutting the piece out. This vinyl cuts really nicely with a pair of scissors. Gives a fairly straight cut. Don't need to worry too much about being dead accurate with this because there's not going to be any visible edges. Either it's going to be folded over or it's sewn inside itself. Okay, so here I was just trying to work out exactly how I wanted the opening to work. And as you can see, I was doing the folded over edges so we haven't got any uncut edges showing. Now I'm working out the size of pocket for the front of it. I wanted to be able to store the mouse mat, the mouse, power supply, and the power supply cables. So just a little bit of playing around to make that work. And then I just used this cutting mat because it had a good square edge on it, marked it and then cut it with a pair of scissors. Yeah, apologise for the clicking noises. I think the camera had a external power supply attached to it, which obviously causing some noise. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean this whole segment is just about showing you how I'll get everything lined up, and then I used basting tape just to hold everything together before I went away and sewed. It's particularly useful when you're sewing with vinyl because if you put a pin through vinyl you'll always have a hole in it. And then on to sewing. Got the machine going. This is mostly hemming the edges that were taped down before. So just sewed the panels together, got them all square, and then sewed it all together. As you can imagine, I'm not actually sewing that fast. Everything's sped up 4 times, so you don't have to sit through a lot of sewing. So here again, I'm using the basting tape to just help me position the pocket on the front of the panel. Again, making this much easier to get sewn up properly. Yeah, so this is more of me just sewing the pocket in place. Unfortunately, I didn't get any footage of me sewing the main pocket of the sleeve together. All I did there was folded everything in half and then sewed down the seams and then pulled it all back through the right way. Yeah, so here's the finished product, and this fits really nicely. It's a good snug fit, nothing's too loose, and should do the job great.